And definitely, it is going to be recorded. So if you want to share this testing with your family that weren't able to watch it, I appreciate or recommend you do
my
that.
grandma's right here.
So. Oh, grandma's here. All right, hey, it's great to have grandma here to support your training. Matthew and Jacob, hey, how lucky are you guys to have grandma here supporting your training? Yeah, hey, you guys are very lucky. I hope you show her your best moves today. All right, boys and girls, we are going to get started. So everybody can stand up straight. Chin up.
Up straight.
All right, we have full attendance. Everyone is here. We're going to get started first by bowing into Grandmaster Kim, and we'll start with some opening comments. So everyone face Grandmaster Kim. Chin up. And best bow, Kinye, annyeonghaseyo. And I'm going to have everybody, just for now, we can, if you have the space, you can have a seat. Maybe Ayla and Noah, you guys can stay standing there. You don't need to sit on the basketball court there. And we'll start with some opening comments with Grandmaster Kim. Thank you, sir.
Grandmaster.
And thank you, Mr. SD. And thank you so much for all of your hard work with our Zoom program. I can't believe it's been 14, 15 months since we've been running Taekwondo remotely and giving all of our students the opportunity to continue their training, whether it's at home or out of state. And I think just the convenience factor is unbelievable. And it's great to see all of the faces here. It's great to see Miss Sofina right there training hard, getting another test in. And I did send your parents an email today, and I noted that I am going to be in South Carolina at the end of this month. And I'm going to truly find out what's better, South Carolina or Rochester. And of course, I see some of the faces that I haven't seen in a while. I see that Mr. Austin Brown has his Taekwondo dojang back intact, fully assembled. So it's great to see Austin. Of course, I've seen the Shreks in class. Shane Kuo, it's great to see you. It looks like you've grown. Your head's really big right now. So looks like you've grown a bit. And all of the students, of course, Noah and Ayla, very proud of both of you. I think Noah has been showing so much enthusiasm. And I know Miss Ayla had a minor setback, but she is back to training right at a very high level. And everyone else there that I see Zach. Okay. Oh, wow. I see Zach Johnson there. One of the few that haven't been back on the mat, and Jack Farrow, who's been here on the mat. So congratulations for everyone being here. And of course, all of our students from Greece and around the Kuwait too. Congratulations on being here. Just a quick thank you to, once again, to Mr. Esti for his hard work, just every single day, devoting the hours in the evening to make this program go. Thank you all of the judges that have supported our programs and that have made it possible to our students, for our students to continue their training and move forward. And of course, I cannot thank all of the students, enough for your hard work, perseverance. This is definitely a lesson that will last a lifetime, something that you will never forget, right? For the rest of your life, training through Zoom, right, during this pandemic. And thank you all of the families that are out there in attendance for your support once again through our program. Where our program takes us, we are still we're working on the details. Of course, Zoom has to, at one point we need to get back onto the mat. So that will be our direction, getting everyone back onto the mat as safely as possible. Once again, thank you so much. And Mr. Esti, if you want to introduce the judges there. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And from here, boys and girls, we are about ready to get started. So before we begin, let me introduce you to the judges that will be helping your judging today and be running the program. So we have, of course, first up, Mr. Schumacher. And boys and girls, I want to hear a nice loud round of applause for the judges today. Louder applause, Mr. Schumacher. Thank you, sir. Okay. We'll also have Mrs. Gunther today, who is running her testing all the way from work today. She loves work so much, but she loves Taekwondo even more. She's willing to take the time out for you guys. So let's give Mrs. Gunther a round of applause. Very nice. Thank you so much, ma'am. And we also have Mr. Machin. Let's give Mr. Machin a round of applause. And also supporting our judging, we have Master Seidman. Loud round of applause for Master Seidman. And last but not least, the head of the judging committee. You all know Master Hicks. Give Master Hicks a round of applause. So, Master Hicks, how do you think the testing is going to go today?
No doubt in my mind it's going to be awesome because we have very, very prepared students. And that's why they're showing the great level of confidence already by entering the room and also demonstrating the proper respect. So nothing but the best from these guys.
Beautifully said. Thank you, sir. I couldn't agree more. We are ready to go. Boys and girls, everybody stand up. All right, this is how this is going to work. So from here, I will have the judges are going to turn their cameras off at this point so we can focus in on the students. The students are going to be broken up into 3 different testing groups. So this way you will have a single judge watching your entire test during the entire presentation. So let me make sure everyone has their groups. This is the way it's going to work. We're going to have each group is going to go one at a time, first performing their pumses. Then each group is going to go one at a time performing their one-step sparring and their board breaking techniques. When you present your board breaking techniques, of course, the first 3 black belts, your required board break is that jumping back kick. For the second degree black belts, what's your required board break? What is it? Nobody knows yet because it is announced on testing day. This is it. For the second degree black belts, you will do any combination break, breaking or hitting the target on the last technique. So let's say you wanted to do a step behind side kick. You could lead it with maybe a upward elbow strike, front kick, land, step behind, side kick. Whatever you want to do. Think about a couple techniques that will lead into your final breaking technique. If you have a target for that board breaking, as with before, you will demonstrate that technique 3 separate times, each one stronger than the last. If you do have a rebreakable board, though, you can demonstrate that technique on the rebreakable board, measuring once and then doing a single successful break on the board. Once you're done with your board breaks, once everyone is wrapped up, we'll all come together to finish up with 1 round of free sparring. Boys and girls, are you ready to test? Let's see it. Hey, double thumbs up if you're ready. All right. Hey, I got to see some moves. We got to see some excitement. Who's the most excited for this test today? It's probably the Shrek kids. I think they're the most excited. Oh, maybe not. Could be Noah. Or could be Mr. Guo. We're going to find out. Oh, definitely Miss Bossert is the most excited for this test. Awesome. Let's get started. So in group number 1, listen carefully. Group number 1 is going to be Miss Tallulah Williams-Johnson. It's going to be Mr. Austin Barone, Mr. Jack Farrow, Miss Isla Lamudi, and Miss Vivian Vu will be our first 5 students on the testing mat. So you guys find your spots. Make sure I'm going to have all 5 of you unmute. Everyone else can come a little bit closer. I'm going to have you turn your cameras off momentarily so you can watch the first group present their motions. So perfect. So we should have Miss Tallulah, Mr. Austin, Mr. Jack, Miss Isla, and Miss Vivian on the mat. Everyone else can have their cameras off. Perfect. I got you there, Mr. Shrek. Don't worry. Awesome. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are here. Find your spots. I'm going to take us perfect into view here. Excellent. And we're going to start with our pumses first. Back up to your starting position and to up. And best bow, Kinye. Ready stance, Chumbi. 2 pumses first, starting with Teguk Iljan. Teguk Iljan. On your own. Ready? Shijak.
Oh.
And come on, back to your ready stance. Excellent. And find your spot. We're going to go right into your next pumse. Judges are going to see Teguk Palchang on your nice and strong. This is it. Ready? Find your spots. And Shijak.
Yeah. Ooh.
Good. Stay there at the last move when you're done. And back to your ready stance, Chumbi. And excellent. Ooh, I appreciate the Lamudis working with the camera there. Excellent catch, whoever is working that camera. And from here,
Sorry.
Chumbi. No worries. Thank you, ma'am. I always appreciate the support of the families, of accommodating, whether it's space or just working that camera. It means a lot to have that support. Let me see from here. Last pumse, choreo, Chumbi. Good. This is your last one. Nice and strong. I want to see. Best pumse right here, right now, on your own. Shija.
Oh. Go.
Stay at that last move. We'll finish together. Koyo, come on, back to your Chumbi. And chin up, stand up straight. This is what we're going to do from here. That is all three of your pumses. Excellent job. But I'm going to ask for one more. This can be any pumse, maybe one of the three you just presented. If you think, hey, I can do one more even stronger, I can do it a little bit better, go ahead. If you know a different pumse other than these three that you would like to present to the judges, you may do that pumse instead. I'll give everyone a moment to think about what pumse you would like to present. It can be one of the same three you just did. You can repeat a pumse, or you're welcome to do a new pumse.
Three or another pumse.
If you have one that you prefer or one of the three you just did.
Perfect.
You pick a pumse you want to do. It can be another one, repeat of what you just did, or pick one that you know that you didn't do. Up to you. Just do another pumse. Go.
Excellent. Isla, let us know when you got a pumse. Thumbs up when she's got a pumse. Oh, she's got the pumse. All right. Boys and girls, everyone ready to go? Everyone's got their pumse? Thumbs up if you do. That's the only way I know. Tallulah is so serious today. All right. Ooh, I like the attitude. Ready, stance. Chumi. This is it. One more pumse for the class. Ready? And she's up.
Go.
Let's stay there. We will finish together. Come on, back to your ready stance. And chin up. And kinye. Let's give these students a big round of applause. Great job. You guys are looking very strong. Great start to the test. So these students, you're going to take a little break here. We're going to go into the next group for pumse. After that, we will finish with the third group, and then we'll loop back to you guys for your one-step sparring and board breaking next. So get that ready to go. The next group, hey, this group, come a little closer. Come a little closer. Hey, one fist bump for this group. One fist bump. Fist bump. Good job on your pumse. Fist bump. Mr. Barone. Hey, fist bump, Mr. Barone. All right. You guys can watch the next group here. We're going to have Mr. Johnson. So Mr. Zachary Johnson, Mr. Noah Lamudi is going to swap out with his sister, Miss Sophina Bossert, and Mr. Preston Vu is also going to swap out with his sister. So these will be our next 4 students on the mat. Everyone else, you guys can turn your cameras off and watch for the moment. Perfect. Great job starting us off. Let's see if group number 2, what does group number 2 think? You think you guys can be even stronger than group number 1? Oh, Sofina says, we got this. I am going to have this group unmute here. Sir Preston, hey, you're not sure? What, you thought Vivian was just too strong? There's no way you can beat Vivian's Pumses. Is that true, Preston? We're going to find out today. What do you think, Noah? You ready to go, Noah? All right. Ooh, he's in a good spot there. Perfect. Let's get started. Boys and girls, Chilliet, standing up straight. And good bow, Kinye. Right, the judges are ready. They're watching right here, right now. Body's tall. Stay focused. Stay strong. Ready, stance. Chumbi. Bipum says on your own. Start. Teguk Iljan. Ready? Shijak. Yeah. Come on, back to your ready stance. That's the energy I'm looking for. Great job. From your ready stance, good. Find your spot. You're going to go right into our next boom set. Palchang. And Shijak. Yeah.
Down.
Good. Stay there. And come on, back to your ready stance. Back to your ready stance. All right, very good. I think the network for the Lemudis just got a little rough at the end of that Pumse there. Just a little rough. Hopefully, if we're on if we're on Wi-Fi, we're close enough. Or if we're not on Wi-Fi, maybe it's just an overcast today. I think it'll be okay. So I'm gonna have Noah, just because that Pumse we missed. I think like the second half we missed a few moves here and there. So when we repeat the Pumse, unless you had one you really wanted to do, I'll have you do Palchang again when we repeat the Pumse, Noah. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, Noah. And last Pumse.
Last Pumse now.
Go ahead. We're ready. Yeah, he's got it. And choreo, Chumbi. All right. This is it. Last one. Strongest one. I'm loving the energy from this group. You guys are looking very strong. Let's finish it. Ready? And Shijak. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Down.
Oh, back to your ready stance. And Chilliat, stand up straight. Good. I'll give everyone about 20 seconds here. Think about the Pumse you want to do.
You're going to do the one that you did number 2, remember? Because I couldn't see the whole thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you, ma'am. That would be best. All right. Excellent. And everyone, from here, ready, stance, to me. Last pumse today. Make this one your best one right here, right now. I will have, I think mostly we can see all the moves here. Preston, when you end up going forwards about 3 steps in the pumse, you end up being out of frame. So I'm going to have you during this pumse, if you end up going out of frame, slide back first, just so we can see the rest of the moves. That'll be okay. Do you understand, Preston? Perfect. Thank you. So we'll just slide backwards so this way you stay in frame of the camera. All right. Last pumse on your own. And Shija. Yeah.
Ow.
Very nice. Come on, back to your ready stance. And chin up. And kinye. Let's give them a round of applause. Great job. I always, the camera work from the parents, I appreciate it. Looks like Miss Bosserton, an action movie with the camera work going on over there. Very nice. So we're going to go right into group number 3. So this group, come a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer. Start preparing. You're thinking about that board break. You're going to be doing your jumping back kick, and you're going to be doing your 1-step sparring with, if you have a partner, you're welcome to do the moves if you've been practicing with a partner. If not, you will not be required to have one. You can do the motions like normal, just demonstrating the steps and the techniques. So this group, take a little break, quick fist bump, good work. And we're going to go right into group number 3. So from here, we have Mr. Jacob and Matthew Schreck, Mr. Guo, and Mr. Devasi. So these are our 4 second-degree black belts. So we're going right into the second Dan curriculum. So Mr. Guo, you can turn your microphone on there as well. Mr. Anthony, first Dan's, get that jumping back kick ready to go. Get that
For some reason, it says you cannot start your video because the host has stopped it.
Interesting. Let me try starting it for you. Try that now. That should help. Perfect. We have Anthony. We have perfect. And both the Shrek kids. So Mr. Matthew on the left and Mr. Jacob on the right. Do you gentlemen have enough space to do your pumse at the same time?
Yeah.
That'll be perfect. I appreciate that. Excellent. And from here, standing up straight. Chin up. And kinye. Ready, stance, chumbi. Perfect. Before we get started, is there any way, maybe Anthony, how's that camera set up there? Is there any way to angle it more down without it like falling down? Oh, perfect. Looks like someone's even on the camera. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And same thing that O'Shane's got it as well. Excellent. It's always better to see more of the floor in front of you than the ceiling above you. And ready, stance, chumbi. One more time. Second dance. Your first pumse will be your Kiban Samjang. Samjang.
Okay. Sam.
Good. So Samjang. So this will be your forearm block reverse punch pumse on your own. Ready? Shijap.
Yeah. Down.
Stay there when you're done. And come on, back to your ready stance. All right, looks good. Second dance. Let's make it even stronger. Number 2, Kiban Sajang. Ready stance, Chumbi. And Shijap.
Down.
Down.
Yeah. Down.
And borrow back to your ready stance, Chumbi. All right, very good. From here, yes, stretch, gentlemen, stay focused there. I appreciate you guys working together to accommodate the space there. Matthew, if you can stay further to your left side, that will help here. Even if maybe you guys want to stagger a little bit. So maybe Jacob move forward a little bit there. So this way Matthew has some room to his left side, just a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect. And then you can always slide, Jacob, you can always slide backwards if you're getting too close. That won't be counted against you during the testing. All right, thank you, gentlemen. And ready stance, Chumbi. Last pumse. Kunga. Or Dan pumse, nice and strong. And Shija. Borrow back to your ready stance, Chumbi. Excellent. And same rule applies. We're going to ask for one more pumse, any pumse you'd like to present to the judges. If you know one of your lower forms, by all means, demonstrate that pumse. You are welcome, though, to repeat one of these three. Going to give you guys a moment here. All right. Does everyone know what pumse they're doing? Thumbs up. All right, let's get right into it. Ready, stance, Chumbi. Perfect. Second dance, best one, right here. And last form. Shija.
Help. Yep.
Borrow back to your ready stance, Chumbi. And cheer up. Let's give this group a round of applause. Good work. All right, you guys, same thing. Prepare your one-step fighting and your board break. Creative combination, ending with one kicking technique. I'm going to go back to group number one. Mr. Barone, Mr. Ferrero, Miss Lamudi, and Miss Vu will come up onto the screen. I'm going to have group number one demonstrate their one-step sparring. So their double elbow hip flip, either with a partner if you have a partner, or
No, do you want to be her partner?
on your own if you do not have a partner.
You okay with that?
I would say maybe for Isla, I would recommend maybe not taking Noah down onto the pavement.
That sounds good.
I think that's
And
probably
with
the best
her
way to
wrist,
go.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That sounds like a good plan. We don't want any scraped knees or elbows today. Perfect. So go ahead and let's find your spots. I'm gonna make sure we can hear everyone. So I'm gonna unmute Miss Vivian, Mr. Barone, and I'm gonna ask the Laboos. I think I need to actually manually help you guys start that camera there, if you wouldn't mind.
Yes, we're all set.
Okay, there we are. All right, group number one. We are here right into your one-step sparring. Perfect, Vivian, that looks good there. Perfect, yeah, I think that's good there. Yes, we'll be able to see the steps as well. Good, and Gia.
It won't let me unpause my video.
Oh, yes, Mr. Farrow. Let me help you there. Mr. Farrow, thank you for speaking up there, mister. Let's see, try that again. You should be able to start your video. That's an interesting point. All right, perfect. There we go. Now we're all here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Group number one is ready to go. Mr. Farrow, you're ready to go? We can see his handsome face now. He's good to go. Ready, stance, to me. All right, one-step sparring. So from here, again, number one, double elbow hip flip. Side block, right elbow straight. Want to see that strong elbow straight clear, loud yell, step out. That takedown, I want to see power in the hips and finish with the loudest punch on your own, number one. And she's up.
Oh.
Very nice. And come on, back to your ready stance. Right into number two, your punch wrist break. Strong horse stance. I want to see those two clear steps, that takedown, with a nice loud yell. Everybody, number two. And she's up.
Oh.
Good. Stay there. We'll finish together. And you can stand up when you're done. You can stand up there. Oh, I love Isla's energy. Isla, you look like you're beating up your shadow today. And back to the ready stance. Nice, Mr. Farrow. This is how we're going to do it. From here, I'm going to say go, and you're going to do number one and number two. Continue going through both of them. Each time a little stronger than the last. We're going to go for about 30 seconds here. Show the judges your best. Ready? And so just keep going. One, then two, then start over. One, and then two. And begin. Very good. The judges want to hear those yells, boys and girls. Someone's got to break some glass with that yell. Woo. Very nice. Miss Tallulah brought that power. Whoa, Miss Vivian is showing no mercy towards Mr. Preston today. Let's see what Mr. Farrow brought. Got to see one of those nice windows back there. Got a shadow worth the yell. Let's hear it, Mr. Farrow. Yeah, ooh, there it is. Very nice. Miss Isla's got to keep going, Isla. Good power, Mr. Barone. Keep going. 5 more seconds. One more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop right there. Let's give this group a round of applause. Good job. And Chidip and Kinye. We're going to go into your board breaking right away. So this is how it's going to go. We're doing order. Miss Tallulah is going to go first here. We're going to do your jumping back kick technique. If you have a holder, raise your hand if you have a holder here. Someone to hold. Everyone has someone to hold here. Perfect. Okay. Ms. Tallulah, are you going to be doing the technique on your own? You're perfect. That'll be great. So you have those 3 options here. So if you're doing the technique without either with a target or without a target here, you're going to demonstrate it 3 separate times just on your own. Line up. What the judges will be looking for. They will be looking for good power on your execution. They'll be looking for accuracy amongst all 3 techniques and precision using the correct part of the foot and the correct technique. So we're going to start. Miss Tallulah will go first. I'm going to spotlight her. Everyone else can get into your spots, but then watch so you can show respect to the person who is demonstrating. So Miss Tallulah, face this way first. And Kinye. Fighting stance, Chumi.
Oh.
All right. Now, which way are you kicking towards the camera here? Okay, perfect. Kick towards the camera. I'll have you, demonstrate that technique right towards the camera will work just fine. We're going to do it first time. Just show us a measure to demonstrate what the move will look like. So you'll turn, she jumps into the back kick. Excellent. 3 times on my count. Number 1, nice and loud. Ready? And go.
Can't see.
Very good. Right away, hands up. And number 2, and go.
Oh.
Excellent. Last one, loudest yell. Ms. Tula, loudest yell. You gotta knock the chairs backwards with this one. Here we go, Ms. Tallulah. And ready, and go.
Oh.
Very nice. And let's give her a round of applause. All right, and face this way, chin up. And good bow, Kinye, Ms. Williams Johnson. Great work. Oh, perfect timing because she froze right as she finished. So from here, we're going to go to the next student, Mr. Barone, and then Mr. Farrell will be on deck. Mr. Barone facing this way. I know he's been working hard on that jumping back kick. Chin up. And Kinye. And face your holder, fighting stance to me. All right, 1-time measure. Show us what it's going to look like. So good. Okay, good. Yeah, get a little closer there. Good. Set it back up. Excellent. And on my count, hands up. Jumping back kick, number 1, and go. All right, good. And hands up, and jumping back kick, number 2, and go. Very nice. Hands up. Last one, right in the middle. Loudest one right here. And number 3, go. And stop right there. Face this way, chin up. And Kinye, let's give Mr. Barone a round of applause. Very nice. Good jumping back kicks there. We're going to go right to Mr. Farrell, and then Miss Isla is on deck. Mr. Farrell, face this way, chin up. And Kinye. Excellent. So do we have a holder, or are we going to do the kicks on our own? On your own, perfect. Okay. Fighting stance, Chumi. Ayah! All right. Show us same thing, 1 measure to demonstrate slowly what the technique will look like. Go ahead. Okay, hands up. Let's see it fast on my count. Number 1, and go. Woo, I love the yells. Nice high jumps too. Number 2, go. All right, good. Last one. Strongest one to the ceiling. Ready? Number 3, go. Excellent. And facing this way, chin up. Give Mr. Farrell a round of applause. And best bow, Mr. Farrell. Best bow. Good job. Oh, there's the white. Hey, high fives. Jack deserves a high five for sure. Go ahead. Hey, high five. High five. Good job. And next up, we're going to Miss Isla, and then Miss Vivian is on deck. Miss Isla kicking all the way from the basketball court today. And Miss Isla fighting stance. Whoa, very good. Show us 1 time, slow on your own. This will be your measure. Good. Okay. Got to jump up. Just make sure you don't hit your holder's hands. Those shoes are rubber, but they still hurt. Ready? Number 1, and go. All right. Whoa, very nice. Hands up. Ready? Louder yell now. Number 2, and go. Excellent. Ooh, she is louder than the wind today. Can slide a little closer. Last one, number 3. Ready? Strongest one. Let's see it, Miss Isla. Go. Very nice. And back to your ready stance. Give her a round of applause. And Miss Isla, good bow. Kinye. Good work. From here, we're going to go to Miss Vivian. Will be the last for the group. And then group 2, get ready to go for your 1-step sparring. And facing this way, chin up. And Kinye. And fighting stance to me. All right, same thing, jumping back kick. Just measure once here to make sure we're in the right spot and to demonstrate the technique. Okay, good. Good, it looks far to me, but as long as that's good for you there, that should be okay. Let's see, number 1. Very nice, okay. One more, nice and strong. Yeah, a little higher. I agree. Preston, hey, you got to believe in her. Good. From here, number 2. And go.
Oh. Oh.
Excellent. Okay, let's see, right in the middle. Last one. Focus in right here, right now. Number 3. And go.
Oh.
Excellent. Back to your ready stance and chin up. And Kinye, let's give Miss Boo a round of applause. Very good. And from here, great job. Group 1 on your 1 steps and board breaks. We go right into group 2. So group 1, take a little breather, stretch out. We're going to do some sparring next. So get ready. Group 2, come on up. We're going to go right into Mr. Johnson first. Then we have Mr. Noah Lamudi, Miss Sofina Bossert, and Mr. Vu will be up after that. So Mr. Johnson facing this way first. Good. Actually, sorry, everybody facing this way first. We're all going to do our 1-step sparring together. So 1-step sparring first. Perfect. If you have a partner, you're more than welcome to work with them or on your own. Either is okay, whatever you feel strongest with for the judges here. Excellent. From here, it looks like we're all up. So Mr. Johnson, somehow we have lost Miss Buzzard. And we have Mr. Noah Lamudi is here, and Preston, is Preston ready to go there? Oh, he is there. Okay. He was off to the side. I wasn't so sure. There we go. Oh, Miss Bossert here. Perfect. I will unmute everyone if possible. Perfect. So we're doing 1-step sparring first. Board breaking is after our 1-step sparring. So 1-step sparring first. So everyone can face this way. Perfect. Excellent. I am just going to unmute here. So if Mr. Johnson and maybe Mr. Lamudi can unmute so the judges can hear your yells as well. Thank you so much. All right, now we are good to go. Now we're good to go. It's good to see Austin is showing his support. I'm going to stop the camera there. Perfect. Okay, facing this way. Excellent. And Chip. And Kinyet. Facing your partner or facing the side if you don't have a partner, that's fine. And Chip. And Kinyet. And ready stance, Chumbi. All right, number 1, double elbow hip flip, nice and strong. Ready? And cheese up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo, good power. All right, then you can stand back up there. Looks great. Right away, let's go into number 2. You're going to demonstrate your punch wrist break. And she's up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice. Mr. Bossert has gotten very good at those takedowns. Ready, stance, Chumbi. This is what we're going to do from here on your own. Number 1, number 2, repeat each one nice and strong. We're going to go for 30 seconds. Ready? And she's up.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Perfect. Nice and strong. 10 more seconds. Keep going. Yes. And I know Mr. Johnson is not doing any takedowns today. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Keep going. Last one. Last one. And come on, back to your ready stance. And let's give this group a big round of applause. Good work. 1-step sparring, looking strong. And chin up. And kinye. Let's get right into that board breaking. We have up first, like I said, Mr. Johnson. Then we have Mr. Lamudi, then Miss Bossert, and Mr. Vu. So Mr. Johnson, it looks like, has a rebreakable board. So he will demonstrate a single successful break. So start off facing this way. Everyone else, you can feel free to get measured out, get ready to go if you would like there. Perfect. I am just going to make sure. Good. Audio is clear here. Excellent. And Mr. Johnson, chip. And Kinyet. And facing your board, fighting stance, Chumbi.
Yeah.
All right, same idea though. We're going to start with a measure. So measure out the kick. When you are ready, 2 loud yells on your own. Measure it out first. Feel free to adjust the board as you need. If that feels good, the height's good. When you're ready, right into it.
Down. Down.
Very nice. Oh, good kick. See it right in the center though.
Down. Down.
Excellent. And come on, facing this way. Let's give Mr. Johnson a round of applause. Great job. And thank you for the support from the holders here as well. And Mr. Johnson, chin up and kinye. That was a nice high jumping back kick. Very good. And from here, we're going to go right to Mr. Lamoudi. Mr. Johnson, great work. And Mr. Lamoudi, chin up and kinye. Perfect. And fighting stance, chumi. Looks like, Mr. Lamoudi's going to do it on a shield. He was too strong for the hand target. So one measure, same rule, 3 times on my count. Go ahead. Excellent. Good. A little closer to that target. Number 1. Nice and strong. And go. Very nice. Oh, going to send that out of the screen. Ready? Number 2. Nice and strong. And go. All right. This last one. Mr. Noah, this last one, you got to get Dad out of the 3-point zone, okay? Got to get him out of there. All the way, get him all the way to half court. You think you can do that, Mr. Lamoudi? Whoa. We have a cheerleader today. Ready? Mr. Lamoudi, nice and loud, and go! Whoa, very nice. And stop right there. Let's give him a round of applause. And kinye. Great work, Mr. Noah. Next up, we're going to go to Miss Bossert. And facing this way, chin up, and kinye. Miss Bossert facing Dad, and chin up, and fighting stance, chumi. Right, she's been working hard. Let's see it. One measure on your jumping back kick. Very nice. Hands up. On my count, number 1, and go. All right, okay, hands up. Let's see it. Another one. Number 2. And go. Whoa, nice and strong. Last one. Loudest one. Here it is. Number 3. Ready? And go. Woo, very nice. Good follow through. And facing this way. Yep. And kinye. Let's give Miss Bossert a round of applause. Good work. And last but not least in this group, we're going to go to Mr. Preston Boo. And Preston, chitty up. Good work, Miss Bossert. And Preston, kinye. Fighting stance, chumi. Yeah. All right, target is out. He's in the spot. Okay. One measure. Go ahead. All right, looks ready. On my count, number 1. Excellent. Nice loud yells here. And good targets out. And number 2. All right, Mr. Preston, last one. Loudest one. Number 3. Very nice. And come on, back to your stance. And facing this way, up. And kinye. Let's give him a round of applause. All right, good job, Mr. Wu. From here, we're going to go right into group 3 for the last round of one-step sparring and board breaks. Everybody from here, good. I'm going to start my video so we can see. Perfect. So I'm going to have group 1 and group 2. Again, stretch out. We're going to get right into our sparring right after this. So group 3, come up onto the screen. Our second dans, Mr. Shrek, Mr. Bo, and Mr. Ibasi. Perfect. So from here, I'm going to have you guys facing this way first. Let's get right into our one-step fighting motions. So I'm going to ask you guys to unmute as well. If you don't mind, unmute as well so we can hear your audio. Perfect. I appreciate everyone's patience here, watching and showing respect for your fellow students, fellow testers. And from here, Gubao, kinye. Fighting stance, chumi. What for your one-step fighting? Number 1, that shoulder throw, side kick, finishing. Nice and strong. Ready? And hanya.
Yeah.
Good. So right now, Jacob is going to demonstrate on Matthew.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then stand back up and have Matthew go ahead. You can demonstrate on Jacob there right after. Perfect. I'm going to have Mr. Guo and Mr. Anthony one more time. And go. Yes. Okay, good. Let's watch out for the couch there. Yes, it's a good thing that's a padded couch, but let's please watch our space. Gentlemen, let's focus.
Yeah.
And you guys are okay? Jacob, you're alive? You're okay there? Okay.
Alright.
It's a good thing he's a tough guy. All right, fighting stance, Jumbi. You never know what's going to happen in the virtual dojang. We're going to go right into number 2. You're skipping back spin kick. Make that defensive step clear. Outside crescent, spin. 1, 2, aya, into that fighting stance. Ready? And begin.
Down.
Good. And then Mr. Shane and Mr. Anthony, one more time. Mr. Matthew, go ahead. Okay, and come on back to your ready stance. Good. And I'm going to make sure, Matthew, if you can slide more in frame when you repeat number 2 so we can see the full technique. That will help a lot there. Perfect. Yep, that's okay. You can probably leave the camera where it is. Just slide closer maybe to the couches a little bit. Fighting stance. Aya! From here, last part on your own. Number 1 and 2. Keep going for 30 seconds here. Ready? And begin.
Down. 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 Down.
The last one. This is strong. Let's see. And come on, back to your ready stance and facing this way, Chip. And Kenya, let's give these 4 students a round of applause. And let's go right into our board breaks. So for this group, I have that creative combination break, 1 single breaking technique at the end. The order I have here, I have Mr. Jacob Schreck up first. Jacob, are you ready to go?
Sir.
Perfect. After Jacob, it is going to go right to Mr. Shane, then to Anthony, and we'll come right back to Mr. Matthew. So Mr. Schreck, Jacob, and Kinyet. All right. And fighting stance to me. First, I'll have you're going to do 2 things. You're going to measure, and at the same time, I would like you to explain what techniques you're doing. Just briefly.
I am going to do a roundhouse kick into a back spin kick into a jumping front kick.
Very nice. And Mr. Matthew, you can back up as much as you need to there. As long as the target's in frame, that's okay. So maybe slide further away from your brother so you don't accidentally get kicked. Oh, we're going to kick the other direction. That'll work fine too. Okay, good. And from here, for these combinations, I'm going to have each of us, just because they take a little longer, demonstrate just 2 times here. And fighting stance, Mr. Jacob, show us your first one. And begin.
Down.
Very nice. Now one more time. Loud yell. Fighting stance. The last one. Nice and strong. Loudest yells. And go. Very nice. And kumanan. And I'm actually have us do 3. I think we can do it. One more time. Fighting stance. Chumbi. Mr. Shrek, even stronger. Last one. Strongest one. Send that target to the ceiling. And go.
I think he might break it.
Very nice. And come on. That's how it should look. Facing this way, Chup. And Kinye. Round of applause. Mr. Shrek, nice yell there. Almost blew out my speakers, young man. Great work. Next up, we're going to go to Mr. Guo. Mr. Guo facing this way, Chup. And Kinye. All right. Same thing. Facing the direction you're going to demonstrate the technique. Fighting stance. Aya. Okay, you're going to go, it looks like straight towards us, and explain the technique here while you measure.
Can I please do a step behind hook kick into a spinning back spin kick, sir?
Excellent. Okay. The step behind kick, spinning back spin kick. Let's see it. So this would be your measure. You can just measure first. Yep. Just so we can see what it looks like. Controlled. Step behind hook kick into a spinning. Oh, all right. Extra spinning back spin kick. Very nice. Let's see it one time on your own first stance. Watch this. Prepare to be amazed. And number one.
Yep. Yep.
Very nice. All right. Slide back. Do 2 more times. Hands up. Do not get dizzy. Ready? Number 2. Go.
Yep. Yep.
Excellent. Last one. Strongest one, Mr. Wolf. Here it is. Ready? And number 3. Go.
Yep. Yep.
Excellent. And two up. And let's give Mr. Wolf a round of applause. Very nice. Right into our next board break here. We have Mr. Anthony Devassi. I'm excited to see this board break today. Facing this way. Two up. And Kinye. I know he's been doing his demo team practices. I want to see how it comes out into these board breaks. Mr. Anthony, what is going to be your board break combo today?
I will be doing a 360 back spin kick into a roundhouse and then a back kick.
Into back kick to finish. Very good. And fighting stance to me. Right. Let's see it measure out once so we can see the full execution. Back spin, roundhouse, and straight back kick. All right. Slide back. Find your spot 3 times on my count. Number 1 and go. All right, slide back. Let's see it again. Number 2 and go. Excellent. Last one. Number 3, loudest one. Mr. Anthony, let's hear that yell. And go. Oh. Very nice. Come on, back to your attention stance. And King Yates, give him a round of applause. Very nice. And last but not least, we're going back to the Shrek household. We have a Mr. Matthew Shrek. He's going to show us what he's got today. Oh, he's going to unmute that. Perfect. And shoot up. And King Yates. Last board break of the test, Mr. Matthew. Test to be the best one. What do you have to show today?
I'm doing a jumping front kick into a hammer strike and then into a 360 roundhouse kick.
Okay, very good. So you would break on the roundhouse kick?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And fighting stance to me. One measure to demonstrate the technique. Go ahead. Okay, hands up. Let's see it nice and strong on your own. Number 1. Okay, I like that yell. Hands up. Let's see it. Number 2 and go. All right, last one. Strongest, fastest one. Let's see it. This is it. Last break of the test. After this, boys and girls, we're jumping right into some sparring. Get ready. Hands up. Mr. Shrek. Loudest one. Go. And come on. Facing this way. Chin up. And King Yale, let's give him a round of applause. Good work. All right. And from here, everyone, this is what I want to see. We're all going to come back up onto the screen. And congratulations. Great job on your 1 steps and board breaks. Last part of the test, free sparring. Everybody can turn your cameras on. The way this is going to work, everybody's going to go at the same time. If you have someone there with you, they are your partner today. You get to spar someone today, whether it's a fellow testing student or if you have someone there helping out that you would like to spar. You can always spar the audience, though. You're more than welcome to do that. Now, of course, no contact. No one gets hurt. Make sure you're showing respect and control. The judges, if you're sparring a partner, particularly if that partner is maybe younger than you, the judges are not just looking for good techniques. They're looking for good control and a good understanding of how to work with a partner. Boys and girls, are you ready for your sparring?
Mr. Estes, could you turn Austin's camera back
Okay, so I have a
And Isla as well, please.
couple cameras. I'm not sure why it's like that today. Usually it's not. For some reason, if I turn off your video, it will not let it come back on. Let's see, that should
That's
be.
because you turned it off.
do you
And it won't
together?
let it won't let the person who you
Yes.
turned the camera off for turn on the camera themselves.
Thank you, Mr. Shrek. I know Mr. Shrek is a Zoom expert there as well.
Halfway
So
between the
looks
foul line.
like everybody is on. Looks like we're good to go. Oh, Mr. Farrow, you better watch out. Hey, Dad means business today. Mr. Farrow, if you survive this one, you will be awarded your rank right away. Now, I'm talking to Dad. If Dad survives this one, Jack's gonna take Dad down, no problem. And hands up. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting stance to me.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Good energy. I want to see bouncing right now. You got to see some ducks, some moves, some techniques. This is it. Your best one. Your last round of sparring for your test. The judges are going to go into a gallery view so they can see everybody sparring at the same time. If you want the judges' eyes on you, hey, you got to show them some good moves, some energy, some loud yells. Hands up. On your marks. Set. One round. Begin. Finish this one. Whoa. Mr. Lewis starts off to, Mr. Shrek and Mr. Shrek are going at, Miss Hicken and Preston have got the power. Keep going, Mr. Whoa. There it is. Keep it going. Whoa. I'm going to go into gallery view. We've got 1 minute. Keep going. Let's see what we got. Mr. Shane brought the heat. Whoa, Tyler's stepping into the ring. Sophina says, no problem. Oh, Tyler's not going to take it easy on Sophina, though. He knows she can handle the power. Keep going. Oh, Mr. Dabasi's got it. Keep going there, Mr. Johnson. Nice. Oh, back kick from Mr. Johnson. Whoa, Isla and Noah, you better watch out. Whoa, Isla snuck up with that roundhouse kick. Noah, you better watch out, Mr. Isla's not messing around. Nice, Mr. Barone. Right at the camera. Mr. Barone is beating up the audience today. Mr. Farrell, hey, you got to take him down. Take him down. Ready? 10 more seconds. Strongest one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Stop right there. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Good job. And great work, boys and girls. Hey, finish up. Everybody raise one hand. Raise one hand. Hey, little pat on the back. Pat on the back. Good work. You guys are working very hard. I'm proud of each and every one of you for making it to this test, for training hard over the past months. I know, especially for those that have been training over Zoom, it requires some discipline to be able to get into that Zoom practice, to be able to work on your own at times. Hey, I know all of you have grown so much over these past, at this point, the past year of Zoom training, year and then some. So let's keep up the good work. I'm so happy to see all of you continuing your training. So from here, facing this way, boys and girls, I'm going to have the judges can turn their cameras on. Of course, the last part of the test is always one awesome group photo. So let's get, if we have some family members, if we have whoever we had that supported our testing today, let's get everyone in the photo today. Everyone in the photo. We're going to see who has the best smiles today. Miss Sophina's got, Dad definitely has to be in the photo. Mom's in the photo. Hey, where's Tyler in the photo? Tyler's in the photo. Oh, Miss Tallulah's got the whole family. Oh, that's a lovely family photo today. All right. Hey, you're going to have to send that one out on a card. All right. So from here, everyone, one photo for the class. Everyone say, hold on. Everyone say, happy testing.
Happy testing.
All right. And come on, relax. Good job. Hey, big hugs and kisses for mom, dad, brother, sister, everyone who's here. Hey, Zach. Hey, come on. Give yourself a hug. Come on, Zach. Come on. Hey, you got to be proud of yourself, mister. All right. Preston, Vivian, good job. Hey, come on. All right. Great work. Boys and girls, I am going to dismiss this group here one more time. Congratulations on a great test. Hey, give yourselves a big round of applause. Could not be more proud. All of your ranks, and if you have been doing your character stripes as well and are earning your medal, everything will be available for pick up. You can schedule curbside pickup through the link that is sent out in, I'll send the link back out to everyone so you have that available. So I'll have all that information. Or if you cannot do a curbside pickup, we can always send that out to you. Or the most effective way to receive that rank will be to attend an in-person class. So I know if you haven't attended an in-person class, if you have any questions about that or have any concerns, let us know. But I would love to see everyone receive that rank in person, get that straight put on their belt themselves by their master instructor. I think that would be phenomenal. Great work today. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, facing me, chin up. Black belts, congratulations. Your testing is dismissed. Kamsahamnida. And a round of applause. Good work. All right. And white fives. Hey, give each other white fives. Great work, Mr. Shrek. You guys are dismissed, so have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you guys next class.
Thanks.
Perfect. Yeah, Ms. Foster, stick right around there. I know, very proud of her hard work today. Mr. Barone, great job today. I'm proud of you. The jumping back kick was a lot of hard work. How did you feel on that jumping back kick, Mr. Barone?
Good, sir.
Very good. I think it looked great. Great job. Have a nice weekend. Great job. All right. I'm glad Preston and Vivian got their testing in there. Excellent. Mr. Barone, did you have any? Oh, he's all set there. All right, judges, I think we're all set. I know I have Ms. Foster. It's going to stick around with me here just for a second for some closing remarks there. Was there anything else from the judges there?
Yeah, Mr. Ashley, just briefly, can we confirm regarding written exams? Because I didn't see it on the.
No need. There's no written exams for this one here. Okay. So just the NA is quite all right.
Okay.
Perfect.
Just remember, guys, too, that if you missed something or want to see your student again, go to YouTube, the YouTube channel, Master Kim Live, and of course you can watch it over and over. But just a reminder. And